Alright guys, so I was looking around on the Dokkan subreddit today, trying to gather info about the new nuking event that is up on JP. I'm probably going to do another video talking about that and how, really, at this point, it does not seem like it is possible to get the maximum rewards from the nuking event. I'll probably go over some teams you can use that'll get you, to maybe 20 million to 30 million damage, but from that point on, it begins to get very difficult to achieve. Now, I saw this post here on the Dokkan subreddit by Toki Meki Crisis. This is a global free-to-play tier list, and I thought this is so well done. It's such a nice graphic. Like, whenever people make graphics like these, I do like to make a video on it and, like, kind of bring attention to the work they've done. Like, this is very well done, just kind of sorting all of these units. You got notes here, all types of stuff. So I figured, why not go ahead, make a video talking about this? I know, people always like hearing discussions on free-to-play units, which free-to-play cards are pretty good because, of course, putting, like, money into the game is a sinkhole. It's something that probably should be avoided a lot, right? I mean, as y'all saw with the epic quest to get LR, Goku, and Frieza at Rainbow for me, free-to-play might be the better option. Now, before we jump into this, the global free-to-play tier list, I do kind of want to go over here to the timeline of events. This is the JP timeline of events, and I want to show you guys what free-to-play units will be coming to global soonish. The first one, actually, that we're looking at here is the LR Ginyu Force. I do believe Global is going to get this very, very soon now. I think within the month, sometime in October, Global will probably get Blue Evolution Vegeta and Jiran's Dokkan Festival. With that, I believe Dokkan Battlefield will drop for the first time on Global, and I believe LR Frieza will also have his, the LR campaign for LR Frieza will also happen. This Ginyu Force card will release. If they do not change him at all, he's still a decent free-to-play card and can help you a lot on the Ginyu Force team. He's very solid. He could be pretty good on Extreme Physical for like Super Battle Road or something like that. And the Planet Namek, I mean, he would be good in this category if it had a real leader, right? So that Ginyu Force is pretty solid. Looking at this, so we have this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The rest of these aren't really of any note whatsoever. This Chi-Chi's kind of bad. These are just SR cards. This Piccolo is okay because there's so few Namekians, but this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan right here is amazing. AGL tech and physical key to attack and defense 30%. He massively raises his attack for one turn. He is just an all-around juggernaut. A very, very good free-to-play support type unit. If we go look over here, again, because this is the global tier list, he does not yet awaken on global, so he's down here. But after he awakens, I do believe he would count as the Shenron tier. The way this guy did it is, kind of the Shenron tier, A tier, B tier, and then Yamcha tier. I like that. It's fun, right? I like shit like that. Like, it's a good time. Alright, so let's scroll down. Full Power Frieza. These cards are obviously already on global. Here's the Jiren and Blue Evolution Vegeta stuff. The only units that Global does not have that's free-to-play from this is the Tech Jiren. This Tech Jiren is not bad for a Universal Survival Arc category leader, like a free-to-play leader, because the whole team should have the Turn Up Power key link, so the fact that he doesn't give keys is not the biggest issue ever. Plus, he is a solid defensive unit. For a free-to-play unit, he's okay. Like, he's not bad at all. I feel like, if you rainbow him or something, he could be helpful even for, like, Super Battle Road because he reduces damage by so much. Then we have this is coming to global soon, LR Bardock and the Lord Slug stuff, which brings 3 free-to-play units to global. We will have this Kaioken Goku, who he's okay. He's not, I wouldn't really say he's super good, but I also wouldn't say he's really that bad. At the very least, he does make all Kaioken cards farmable, right? The fact that he does extreme damage does kind of hurt. We have this Kid Gohan, who's a free-to-play leader for the Hybrid Saiyan category, which I would say is probably one of his biggest factors here. But he also does reduce damage received, and he does give all allies 20% attack. So he's usable. Definitely a usable card. Free-to-play cards these days usually are helpful for different category teams. And then, of course, Tech Lord Slug. There's just so few Namekian category units that Lord Slug is not bad either. And I don't think there's a lot of other free-to-play units. We have LR Trunks, who will, of course, be coming to Global. He is a Prime Battle LR, like the Tech LR Goku and the SCR LR Frieza. He'll be coming at some point. He's pretty solid. You know, any LR, really, at this point, is pretty damn good. Here's just these cards, which came to Global a long time ago. These are some World Tournament cards. The Boo and Kid Goku are nothing special, but this Cell, I think, is maybe the best World Tournament reward card, along with the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman card. Those two are maybe like the two best World Tournament reward cards. Just very, very helpful to use on the Android category team and also on the Extreme Tech team for this perfect Cell right here. Scrolling down, we have, these 4 free-to-play units. The Cell and Frieza are tremendously good. So we have this Hellfighter 17. He just has a high chance to dodge. He's not bad. We have this 18. She's not really special whatsoever. This Cell is really good. He seals super attack. He gives extreme type allies 2 key 25% attack and defense. And he recovers 7% HP at the start of turn. Very good for the Android category team. And this Frieza would likewise be pretty damn good if there was a Frieza race category. I think this Frieza could get a lot of play. Then we have LR Metal Cooler, who I think LR Metal Cooler may be the best free-to-play unit in the game. At Rainbow, I do believe he does out-damage LR Vegito Blue. The only thing is, of course, it's much, much easier to get LR Vegito Blue and to Rainbow him than LR Metal Cooler. I believe as of this exact moment, you cannot yet even Rainbow him on JP, and there's been so many Dokkan Battlefields since he's come out. So, you know, do keep that in mind. And then, of course, we have the Category Super Battle Road reward. This LR Goku is also very good. Super Class Ally 2 key, 30% to attack and defense. He has a medium chance to avoid enemy attacks. And then he gives an additional 20% attack and defense for Super type allies when HP is 50% or below. So, pretty damn good support type unit. And then this Android 21 is also another. There's a lot of free-to-play units coming to Global, apparently. This 21 is very good for the Android category team. One of the best units you could use on the team, actually. This Cooler, who is already on the Global tier list over here in the Shenron tier, but after he awakens, he becomes even better. He is a very powerful unit. AGL type 40% to attack and defense. He has a high chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks, and then he gets an additional 5% attack with every attack he performs. So they kind of mix like Evolution Blue Vegeta with a support type unit, and they kind of created this Cooler. Like, it's very interesting to see what they're doing there. This Global already has, this is a Great Saiyaman card I referenced earlier. Either him or the Cell, I would say, are the best World Tournament reward cards. This Great Saiyaman is very good, very, very helpful. There is actually another free-to-play unit here. The Great Ape Bardock. Yeah. Okay, so this Great Ape Bardock right here, that one. He's okay for the Giant category team. And then, of course, the Piccolo. Global has that as well. This card Global can't get, so there's no point in talking about it. And, of course, the Trunks, Goten, and Marin card. All right. So, yeah, this Bardock, he's okay. He's a Giant category sort of like free-to-play leader. They release a lot of those sort of free-to-play leaders. So now, getting... that took a lot longer than I thought. There's a lot more free-to-play units coming than I remember. But really, I think going through this, a lot of these units aren't really that important to talk about. Like, if we get down to the Yamcha tier, like, we have a lot of Super Strike units, Great Ape Nappa, who's pretty bad. Like, these are just very, very old free-to-play units who might have been useful back in the day. But, of course, you know, just a natural power creep has just sort of relegated many of these units to a point where they're not even really that helpful at all, right? So, I wouldn't really consider, like, anything down here in this Yamcha tier too drastically important. Moving up to the B tier, we have some Baba Shop units here who I think do have some value, you know, depending on the certain mode. I believe for a while I was trying to use this Nappa to help me beat Extreme Physical Super Battle Road, which I was having difficulty with. This Super Saiyan Goku right here, I actually think kind of does stand out a bit. He's quite a good unit. He's very good for giving ki to, a unit like LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. A nice little passive of 2 ki and 20% attack when HP is 50% or above. He has a decent link set, so he's a very solid unit that can help you out in a lot of different places. Goku Jr. is very good. We know the Super Saiyan 3 Tech Angel Goku is pretty good. We've got the free-to-play Ginyu Force units. Int Raditz, who I think could be helpful for World Tournament play, just as long as you're not relying on him, right? I think Int Raditz, in terms of World Tournament usage, can be good as long as he's your second or third attacking option. Of course, I'm talking about 30 times difficulty. But if Raditz is your hardest hitter for an AoE attacker in the World Tournament, I don't think that's a good idea. He just doesn't hit hard enough. But nowadays in the World Tournament, LR Broly is not enough anymore, even at Rainbow level, to sweep an entire pure Saiyan team. Evolution Blue Vegeta is like a hard counter to Broly. So it is good to have a secondary attacking option to sort of help LR Broly out. None of these other units really merit discussion. Some of them, like this Android 13 or Bojack, could be interesting if they got Dokkan Awakenings. I don't think it's far-fetched to say that Bojack and Android 13 could eventually get Dokkan Fest, at which point they could probably awaken. Android 13 especially, because there has never been a story event or Dokkan event or anything for the Android 13 movie. We've only just had the farmable card from him in the story mode, and then this one right here from the Baba Shop. So eventually we will see something from that movie. Moving on to the A tier, we have some LRs here. None of them are really that useful. The Kid Gohan. LR Hercule could be solid on the Majin Buu category team. LR Goku, not really so much. His links are really bad. And him getting ki is just an issue. LR Frieza is pretty solid, but he doesn't really have a good category for him. And even if there was a Frieza race category, now he is, of course, replaced by the Tech First Form Frieza. Of course, we have the LR Ginyu Force, which is easy to obtain. They're not bad. And then the LR Androids, who at Rainbow level, they can hit around a 1 million attack set on the Android category team. So I would say they're usable. We have TUR, LR Vegito Blue here. He's not bad. Let's see what else is here. The other two Baba Shop cards, they're solid. Ginyu and Jace. I would actually, you could almost talk me into having Jace in the Shenron tier, just because he has a unique ability. His ability to see enemy super attacks as though you use the Scouter item. Very, very helpful. We have some defensive free-to-play options here, like the Baba Shop Krillin and the Baba Shop Piccolo. We have the Trunks Goten and Marin card. Yeah, I would actually say Super Saiyan 2 Kabe, you probably could put into the Shenron tier as well. He's very, very good on the Universal Survival Arc team. Basically having 50% chance to crit as long as it's a full Universal Survival Arc team. And then, yeah, several of these other Universal Survival Arc free-to-play cards are very helpful. This physical UI Goku, Urine is incredibly helpful. When I was first getting LR Freeze on my JP account last December, I was relying on a rotation of Urine plus this Bulma right there to basically keep Frieza stunned and sealed, attack lowered, all that type of shit. Urine is very helpful for that. But now, of course, the Ginyu Force category team just absolutely mollywops it. And then this Khalifa and Kale are also very, very, very good. I feel like they probably could be Shenron tier units as well. Moving up to it, Thousand Day Goku, he does not blow me away whatsoever. He's okay. LR Grave Statement 1 and 2 is a fantastic unit. I absolutely love them. They are, like, for a free-to-play unit, how easy they are to get, they are just awesome. This Super Class 4 key is so good for the Majin Buu arc team and even like a hero team. Like, they're just very helpful to have. They do give a defensive buff as well, and they can seal on their 12 key super. They're a unit that is very helpful even in like Super Battle Road. Like, they might be, I would say they're one of probably like the top 5 best free-to-play units. They're very, very good. Obviously, we know how good like Kid Gohan and the AGL Piccolo are. This Bulma's very good. B-Pan, definitely deserving of being up here. B-Pan just does so much with stunning, healing, reducing damage. I actually will be rainbowing B-Pan. I'm going to rainbow her once I'm able to get enough extra SCR orbs. Candy Vegito, I really like his 50% chance to dodge. In Shenron tier, though, I don't know. I guess so, yeah, because he's very helpful. Plus, his links are pretty good for the teams he could be on. And then LR Vegito Blue kind of grayed out because some people don't consider him free-to-play, which I think is absurd at this point. Before they added the Batara medals to the Baba Shop, sure. But once the 10 were put in the Baba Shop, LR Vegito Blue is a free-to-play unit. You can't convince me otherwise. It's the only way I feel like if let's say you've had an account for a year, right? The only way you'd struggle to get LR Vegito Blue, I would think, would be if you would haphazardly try and summon too much for LR banners, which, I mean, I've proven to y'all with my summons for LR Goku and Frieza that it's never a good idea to try and summon for them. We do have some extra kind of units floating around here. The Christmas units right here, these are kind of like the 30th anime anniversary units. There is one more. There's also an Int Goku. Where is he? I think he was forgotten to put on the list. Yeah, there is an Int Dragon, because these are all Gokus from openings of the different animes, right? So this is from the Dragon Ball Super anime, Dragon Ball GT, and then there's a Goku riding on Nimbus with Gohan on his shoulder, who is from Dragon Ball Z. We have the Hall of Shame, yeah, the Dead Yamchas. Oh, this cooler. Oh, yeah, the Fat Grand Supreme Kai, Hachiak. Maybe the worst you are in the game, this Hercule right here. And then, yeah, Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta is not very good. And then these ones right here. This was the New Year's 18, the global exclusive rewards right here from the competitions. This Super Saiyan Goku is actually pretty good. He's decent. This Goku is decent, and this Goku, I guess, I would also consider decent. So those are kind of decent cards. And then last thing we got to look at here is the World Tournament. A lot of the World Tournament cards just are not good. Like, it's not really much to say. Devilman is, as everyone knows, absolutely incredible in terms of trying to beat EZAs. I know a lot of people have been able to beat Extreme Z Awakenings just off of Devilman and his 1% chance to basically do max damage, which is cool. Let me see what other units pop out as relevant here. Yeah, Mighty Mask is not great. This Vegito is okay. Hit is okay. This Bardock was better in the 120% meta. This Turles is not bad. Jackie Chun does awaken, and I don't know. He's okay. I mean, he is the only leader for the World Tournament category team, so I feel like maybe that should push him up to A tier just on that alone. But the rest of these units aren't really too special. See, like General Blue way back in the day used to be so good, but Stunning's not really as important now. Plus, he is also just an SR. Moving up, this Gohan's very good. This Goku's very good. Kami's pretty good. This Piccolo is solid for something like Super Battle Road. This Bardock is solid. This Gohan, solid. Kaioken Goku, solid. And then the Shenron tier, I guess this Kid Goku is here just because of how few units are on the Omega Shenron category, the Shadow Dragon Art category. Let me take a look at what this Goku does again. I actually do not have him on JP. Yeah, attack and defense 9,000 when Ki is 7 more. He's okay. I certainly do not think he should be in the Shenron tier. This High School Gohan, very good. Yep. King Piccolo, very good. This Beerus is solid. But I would say, like, the STR Beerus, which is easily summonable, or the Tech Dokkan Fest Beerus are better because they're better partners for LR Beerus. Cooler is incredible. LR Tien and Chaozu are solid, and then LR Piccolo is maybe the worst LR? Yeah, I feel as though he is. LR Piccolo being the worst LR of all LRs. LR Goku is probably close. I think LR Mr. Satan is easily better because you can have him hit a 1 million attack stat on a Majin Buu arc team. LR Piccolo does not get close to a 1 million attack stat, and the only category he's on is the Namekians. Yikes. But, alright guys, so that will go ahead and wrap it up for this. Definitely a big shout outs to Tokameki Crisis. I really like when people make these graphics. Like, it just looks very nice, and it is cool to kind of like read along and see what people think of certain units. So definitely shout outs to him. Shout outs to the entire Dokkan subreddit. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.